think that there was a growth period in that comfort. So like when I first got there, I was really comfortable because I was in a situation that was really familiar to me, and I felt really confident, like I was one of the best players in the game just because of the lack of competition that was surrounding me at the time. And then there was a midway point where the competition changed, and it wasn't like I had never played with that competition before, but it was just like I had got used to thriving in an environment that was easier for the past year before that competition got tough. And then when it got really tough, it was a transition point, and it was hard to get used to. And there's a lot of adjustments you have to make, and that's really the point where you kind of sink or swim. And I think getting through that bridge and like working harder than I've ever worked in my career to stay on top of my game has really made me much more comfortable in the games over there, and then also especially in games that I come back to that are a little less competitive, like some of the games that you saw the last couple days, where I think I was very comfortable at the table for two reasons: because the game itself, and also because the size of the game is so in my comfort zone. Even a play like making a big bluff for all my stack, or making a huge value bet for my whole stack, or like those things don't touch me, and I don't have to overcome them while I'm playing. Whereas in the game in Macau, I would still try and separate myself from the money and make myself focus only on decision making, but there's energy being expelled trying to do that because there's some mental control things you have to do in order to separate yourself from so much amount of money that you're playing with. It's much, much harder. And then when you come back to a game that's smaller, it's easier to do that. It's because you have practice. So if you were to play a game that's half the size, or the viewers, let's say your normal game is 5-10 no limit, 2-5 no limit, and then you go play 50 cent a dollar, it's not going to be hard for you to like make a big bluff, because you're not going to be intimidated by the fact that it's costing you a little bit less than it would in a normal game. You're much more comfortable. So I think the preparation over there has helped. And there was a period where it was really tough, and you kind of improve your skill level to thrive in that competition. And so I've been fortunate to make friends with who I think are the best players in the world out there. And that's, being around those people, you're gonna improve. You have to. It's like you don't have a choice.